This time, please rise and wear your caps for the Star Spangled Banner. The singers that we had coming tonight had to cancel out earlier this morning, so we have a canned version, but it's still a very good version, and it is our national anthem.
The 2021 Strasburg Express are on the air from First Bank Park in Strasburg, Virginia. It is the 2021 Strasburg Express and the Valley Baseball League. Good evening, everyone. I'm Kyle Gutschall. Glad to be with you here tonight as we have North Division Baseball. It is the 15-7 Strasburg Express hosting the 8-15 Purcellville Cannons. Last night, these two teams played in Purcellville for about 2 innings. Strasburg was leading the game by a couple of runs, but the rain came in, and it looks like that game will have to be restarted. Not sure yet. We'll get more information regarding last night's game that never got to finish later on. So they get to play tonight, and tonight's weather is absolutely beautiful. Nice breeze here in the ballpark, temperature around 78 degrees, and we're ready for baseball. On the mound tonight for the Strasburg Express is Jim Sisko from Thomas Jefferson University. He is a 6-foot righty from Southampton, New York. So Sisko on the mound tonight for Strasburg, and he will face the Cannons lineup. Purcellville coming in tied for last in the North Division, while Strasburg is second, trailing the Woodstock River Bandits. Now for the Cannons lineup, leading off and playing short, it's Jordan Blanton. Batting second tonight for the Purcellville Cannons, it is Jack Hicks. Batting third, Jimmy Goldsmith, the DH. Batting fourth, the first baseman, Solterio Ramirez. Batting fifth, the left fielder, Luke Pechtel. Batting sixth, the catcher, Jared Galensky. Batting seventh, the center fielder, Christian Collier. Batting eighth, Brady Drawball, the right fielder. And batting ninth tonight for the Purcellville Cannons and playing third, Jack Chermicide. So ready for baseball here on this Friday night at the ballpark. The first pitch from Sisko is a swing and a miss at 7:03, and it's 0-1 to Jordan Blanton, the leadoff hitter for the Cannons. Sisko works exclusively from the stretch. Pitch. Ball, and they check the swing. It is 1-1. Sisko on the season, he has thrown 9 1/3 innings, 14 strikeouts, and he has a 3.86 ERA. And Blanton takes a strike. Blanton batting .259 on the season, 3 home runs and 3 RBIs. And the pitch, down and outside, 2-2. The defense tonight behind Sisko in left field, Souza, center field, Brayton Brown, and in right field, it's Ferry. At third, Galani, shortstop, McCroskey, second base, McKinley. At first, it is Graham Brown, a new player for the Express. And behind the plate, Graham Crawford. So I'm going to try to keep Graham Crawford, Brayton Brown, and Graham Brown straight. 2-2. Swing and a foul back into the net. Still 2 balls and 2 strikes. Other games around the league tonight. Woodstock is at Front Royal. Waynesboro is at Charlottesville. Covington's at Harrisonburg. And out of the north, Winchester is at Newmarket. 2 balls and 2 strikes to the leadoff hitter, Blanton. And that's way outside, 3-2. Last night, 2 games were finished. Waynesboro beat Charlottesville 14-9. And Stanton beat Covington 4-2 in 7 innings. Strasburg and Purcellville couldn't get through the second, and Winchester and Woodstock never even got started. So from 0-2 to 3-2 here. Here's the pitch. Swing and a foul tip into the glove, and Jim Sisko picks up the strikeout here in the first at-bat of tonight's ball game.
Second baseman from the University of Kentucky, number 10, Jack Hicks.
Here comes Jack Hicks, the second baseman. He's from the University of Kentucky. He's batting .291, no home runs, and 4 RBIs. Thanks for joining us here on tonight's broadcast, Friday Night Baseball out of the North Division. We've got the Cannons and Express. Thanks for joining if you're on Facebook or YouTube, or if you're just listening on Stretch Internet. If you want to see video, you can get on Facebook or the Strasburg Express YouTube page. First pitch to Hicks is a breaking ball in there, 0-1. Purcellville's had an up-and-down season. They have struggled most of the year, but they've had times where they have looked really solid. They swept Harrisonburg in a doubleheader. They have beaten Woodstock this year. They have just recently beaten Newmarket. That one is a strike, 0-2. They've had a problem of giving up runs, though. Woodstock was able to put up over 15 in back-to-back games against them. Strasburg, I believe, has put up at least 17 or 18 in a couple of games against them. And other teams have had their success. It's just a matter of the Cannons putting it all together. They do have a decent offense, but the pitching has been giving them some trouble this year. Ball and 2 strikes. The pitch to Jack Hicks, and that skips to the plate in the dirt. It is 2-2. For the Express, they are coming off of last night. Obviously didn't get to finish, but on the 29th, a dominating win over the Woodstock River Bandits. And that was their first win against Woodstock, and the first time Woodstock has really gotten blown out of a game all year. 2-2 the pitch. Sisko, breaking ball in the dirt. He checked his swing and no appeal. Oh, now they do, and it's a ball. 3-2. Just underway, top of the first inning here from Strasburg, Virginia. Kyle Gutschall with you, voice of the Express, bringing you a good matchup. 3-2. At the knees for a called strike 3. Hicks goes down looking, and Sisko with back-to-back strikeouts here in the first inning.
Number 44, Jimmy Goldsmith.
Here comes Jimmy Goldsmith. This is his second season here. I should say he played with the Cannons in 2019. Goldsmith with the no batting glove approach, swinging from the left side. Pitch, fastball right there. Looked like kind of a two-seam going across the plate towards the left-handed batter, and it's 0-1. Again, breezy here in Strasburg today. Very nice day. Not too hot. And that one's in the dirt. 1 ball and 1 strike. Sisko looking in for his signs. Pitch number 16 of the first inning coming up. That's in there. Good fastball location, and Jim Sisko's a strike away from striking out the side in order and sending this ball game to the bottom of the first. A ball and 2 strikes to Goldsmith, batting .243, and he takes one just down low, 2-2. Goldsmith with 3 RBI, check that, 3 home runs and 7 RBIs. He has 19 hits and 78 at-bats. Sisko now with 16 strikeouts through 10 innings of work here on the season. When he throws this pitch, it will be number 18 of the first. 2-2. Swinging a ground ball up the middle and a great snag up the mound. Cisco plants his feet, throws to first, 1-3 on the putout. And the top of the first is in the books. 2 strikeouts and a ground out here in the top of the first for the Purcellville Cannons. We go to the bottom of the first. Strasburg coming up, and they will face Ron Cole, the starting pitcher for the Purcellville Cannons. And we go to the bottom of the first. Ron Cole, the starting pitcher for the Purcellville Cannons, and he fires in a strike to the leadoff hitter, Brayton Brown. Cole in the season, 11 and 2/3 innings pitched, 15 strikeouts, and an 8.48 ERA. The 0-1. Brown gets a hold on one to center, looking up at the wall, and how about that? Brayton Brown with a leadoff home run in the bottom of the first inning, sending it to the deepest part of the yard, over 365 feet. And the Express wastes no time here in this one. It's 1-0 in the bottom of the first. For Brown, that's his 6th home run of the year and 22 RBIs.
Now batting from Coastal Carolina University, first baseman, number 30, Graham Brown.
So here's Graham Brown, the first baseman. This is the first time we're seeing him here in Strasburg. First pitch to him, takes one down low. Brown from Coastal Carolina, he's got that open batting stance. And he is the first baseman, 1-0. That's in there. This is his first plate appearance of the summer. Batting third tonight is the third baseman, Ryan Galaney. Batting fourth, the second baseman, Trip McKinley. Here's the 1-1. And kind of looked like a splitter or a knuckleball as that one missed, 2-1. Batting fifth, the right fielder, Chad Ferry. Batting sixth, Eric Toth, the DH. 2-1. That just misses. Batting seventh, the catcher, Graham Crawford. Batting eighth and playing short, it's Mac McCroskey. And batting ninth tonight for the Express, the left fielder, J.J. Souza. 3-1 from Cole. Breaking ball in there, 3-2. Cole pitches, he comes set from the wind-up. Kind of got his feet close to each other, and then he goes arms over the head. And the first plate appearance results in a walk for Graham Brown as he's on base in his first game here for the Express. First
Third
walk of the night.
Wofford College, number 28, Ryan Galaney.
Here's Ryan Galaney, the third baseman. Galaney has been one of the, I would say, elite hitters for the Express here so far this year. Tell a little bit of breeze up here in the press box. Blowing things around just a tad bit. Galaney fouls one into the net. It is 0-1. Ryan Galaney from Wofford College, 6'2", righty, 210 pounds. He is batting .373, 6 home runs and 15 RBIs. Strasburg with a home run barrage the other night against Woodstock, 7 in total. McKinley had a couple, Toth had a couple, and others as well were able to join in and help take down the River Bandits. 0-1 the count and a throw over, and Graham Brown back. Again, don't want to try to confuse any of the names, but there's like 3 guys that have very similar names now. So, and then there's McCoy, McCroskey, and McKinley too. 0-1. Galaney takes one up high, 1-1. One's a called strike. Strasburg comes in tied. Well, now they have the lead in home runs with 31. Woodstock tied with them coming in at 30. Strasburg a couple of triples, 27 doubles, and 148 walks. As Galaney hits one up the middle to second, this could be 2. Bobbled at second. We go to second for 1. Back to first, not in time. Hicks bobbled it, went to Blanton, and they got the first out. And a pretty strong throw from Blanton to Ramirez, but it's going to be a fielder's choice, and there's 1 out here in the bottom of the first.
St. John's River State College, second baseman, number 13, Trip McKinley.
Galaney hit it hard, but fortunate that wasn't a double play with 1 out. And here is Trip McKinley. He had an unbelievable night at the plate against the Woodstock River Bandits. On the other side, Purcellville, 13 home runs in the league. And that's a called strike, 0-1. They have a couple of triples, 18 doubles. Right now, they are, looks like last in hitting, but always time to improve on that. Throw over and diving back in safely is Galaney. Pitching-wise, coming in, Strasburg with a team ERA of 3.95. That's second best in the league behind Harrisonburg. Purcellville last with a 7.44 ERA. Swing and a miss. The Cannons have a shutout on the year. Teams are hitting .271 against them. They've allowed 13 home runs, which actually isn't that bad compared to many other teams. That's one of the top numbers in the league, but they've allowed a lot of runs, and that 7.44 ERA tells you a story. Pitches in the dirt, 1-2. And then fielding-wise, looking at the league, Strasburg best in the league at .964. Purcellville mid-pack at .950. We've got John, the pitch. Swing and a foul tip into the glove, and that is out number 2. Strikeout for Cole. Brings up the right fielder, Chad Ferry. We've got Frank watching, saying best of luck Express. Go Jim, watching from Long Island. Hello to Frank. Richard Swigert saying Wendy and Richard are watching in Springfield, South Carolina. Choo choo, go Express. So after the walk following the home run, a fielder's choice and a strikeout, there's 2 outs. Runner going. The pitch is a called strike. The throw to second, it's high. Tag is on the money, but not in time. And stealing second base is Ryan Galaney. And runner on second with still only 1 out. Check that, 2 outs. The 0-1. Ferry takes one just outside. Now here's a absolutely staggering number for you. The Charlottesville Tom Sox broke their franchise record in stolen bases last night. They have 69 stolen bases already, midway through the season, already breaking their season high. 1-1. That one misses. Woodstock is 29 for 30 stealing bases this year. For the Express, they have stolen 58. They've been called 18 times, though. That's the most in the league. Check that. That's Stanton. Strasburg has stolen 33, and they have been thrown out 11 times. 2-1 to Ferry, and that's a strike. For Purcellville, they have stole 30 bases and only been thrown out 6 times. As a team, the Cannons are batting 200. Strasburg at 260 mid-pack. 2-2 in the bottom of the first. Chad Ferry at the plate. And he swings and fouls one off himself, and that might have got a piece of the hand or the side. It's still 2-2. Tammy saying, let's go Express. Again, leadoff home run in the bottom of the first for Brayton Brown. Brown is from Auburn and Selma, Alabama. 2 balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs. Cole ready from the stretch and the pitch. Ferry fouls it away again. Bit of a long inning here for Cole. He is at 22 pitches so far through 2/3. Trying to hit one into the outfield and score a run. The pitch. Swing and a liner into right. Into the outfield. It's a base hit. It gets fielded by the right fielder. Draw ball. No third of the plate. And just like that, Chad Ferry with an RBI single into right. And the Strasburg Express add another. It's 2-0 here in the first.
Number 26, Eric Tough.
So scoring from second base is Galaney, Ferry on base, and here's Eric Toth, and he hits one to short. Blanton fields, throws to first, and first baseman does a good job staying on the bag. And the play is made, and the half inning is over, but not before the Express score 2 runs in the bottom of the first and give Jim Sisko some runs to work with as we go to the top of the second. 2-0 Express. Back after this. And we go to the top of the second from Strasburg. It will be 4-5-6 for Ramirez, Pechtel, and Glazinski for the Cannons. First pitch is a swing and a miss to Solterio Ramirez. Ramirez batting .226, a home run and 4 RBIs. Way outside 1-1. The 1-1 from Sisko, swing and a miss. Good breaking ball there from Jim Sisko. It is 1-2. Let's say we've got Laura Penny, Uncle David, and Layla cheering on Mac in the Express from Springdale, Arkansas. Hello to the Pennies, as that's grounded to short. One hop field by McCroskey. Throw to first, right in time. 4 up, 4 down for Jim Sisko here so far in tonight's ball game.
The left fielder from San Jacinto College, number 18, Luke Pechtel.
Here comes Luke Pechtel. Let's go Express. Gio's family is watching from Las Vegas, celebrating his U.S. Air Force Senior Airman sister's 23rd birthday. Well, a big happy birthday from us here at the Strasburg Express. Thanks for tuning in, and thank you for your service. First pitch is popped up, third base, foul territory, possibly fair, and by the line making the catch in fair territory, the third baseman Ryan Galaney, and there are 2 outs here in the top of the second.
From Lewisburg College, the catcher, number 12, Jared Glinski.
Here's Jared Glinski, the catcher. Jelinski. Here comes the first pitch. Fastball just outside. 2-0 Strasburg, top of the second inning. Glinski batting .315, 12 for 38, no home runs and 6 RBIs. Cisco's 1-0, breaking ball inside, 2-0. That's a called strike. Two one. That's outside. Three balls and a strike here. Top of the second inning. The Cannons looking for their first base runner of the night. Jim Cisco's pitch. That's up high. Ball 4. And Glinski draws a 2-out walk.
Center fielder from Tennessee Tech, number 24, Christian Collier.
Here's Christian Collier. Christine says go Express from the McKinleys in Sarasota. Hello to the McKinleys. So 1 on, 2 outs here in the top of the second inning. Collier, the center fielder. That is on the outside for a strike, 0-1. 15 strikes. Make that 16 now for Cisco. Good pitch from Cisco, and he wanted to know where that one was. It was a curveball down in the zone, but called a ball, and it's 1-1. One. Down low, 2-1. Two one. Swing and a miss. 2 balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs, top of the second inning, and a 2-0 game. Strasburg with 2 hits. Number 24 at the plate. Cisco's 2-2. That's up and outside, 3-2. So Cisco is right around even as far as balls and strike ratio. 17 strikes, 16 balls. The only base runner here so far in the inning was a 2-out walk to Jared Glinski, the catcher. 3-2, runner will be on the move. Pitch, down in the dirt, ball 4. Jim Cisco with back-to-back walks here in the second.
Fielder from Mount St. Mary's, number 27, Brady Drawball.
Here comes Brady Drawball, the right fielder from Mount St. Mary's. Righty-righty matchup, the 8-hole draw ball and the pitcher Cisco, and time's called. First pitch in the dirt, 1-0. North Division standings: Woodstock first at 17-6, Strasburg second, 15-7. They're a game and a half out. Third place, Newmarket 11-13. They're 6.5 out of first. 1-0 from Cisco. Fastball right there. Tied 6.5 out. Winchester in the last playoff spot at 19-11. Below them, Front Royal and Purcellville tied at 8-15. They are 9.5 out. So third in the division, 2 games under 500, and they are 6.5 out of first. So Strasburg and Woodstock have started to separate themselves in the north. Top 4 teams from both divisions go to the playoffs. 1-1 way outside, 2-1 in the south. Charlottesville first at 15-7, 2.5 games ahead of Waynesboro at 13-10. And third, Harrisonburg at 10-10, 4 games out of first. And fifth, or check that, in fourth, the final playoff spot, Stanton 11-14. They are 5.5 out. They'll be here tomorrow for a doubleheader. 2-1, and that is hit into right, coming in the right fielder, and it's going to drop. It drops in front of the right fielder, throw to second, and in there with a RBI 2-out double is draw ball, and Ferry just didn't get to the baseball, or if he did, he just stopped before he could make the catch, and that's a run for the Cannons. It's 2-1.
From Northwest Florida State College, number 61, Jack Chermside.
Not really sure what happened there, as Galinsky scores from second, Collier to third, and draw ball into second. Wasn't hit well, and Ferry's playing pretty deep out there in right, Willie, but not sure what happened there as that drops, and it's 2-1. Cannons with a base hit could take the lead. Here's Jack Chermside, the third baseman from Valdosta State University, and he is from, check that, he's from Northwest Florida State College, and he's a 5'10 righty, 190 pounds. 1-0 count to Chermside. That misses. Finally in the south, Covington last at 6-15. They're 8.5 out of first and 4.5 out of the last playoff spot. Sam and Rhonda are pulling for the Express in Alabama. Hello to the Browns. So after a 1-2-3 first for Jim Cisco, and then 2 quick outs here in the second, a walk, a RBI double, and a 2-0 count here. That just shows, I say this every night, the walks are killers. 2-0. Swing and a pop-up foul, it's 2-1. Top of the second, Charlottesville off to a 3-1 start over Waynesboro. Two-one. Fastball right there, 2-2. Express looking for 1 strike here as they will have 7, 8, 9. Crawford, McCroskey, and Sousa due up in the bottom of the second. And a called strike 3. And Chermside goes down looking. 3rd strikeout of the night for Jim Cisco. The Cannons do score a run on 1 hit, leave a couple, and we go to the bottom of the second. Strasburg 2, Purcellville 1. We go to a quick break and come back after this. 2-1 Strasburg as we go to the bottom of the second. The catcher Graham Crawford leads it off, facing Ron Cole. First pitch is in the dirt, 1-0. Strasburg 2 runs on 2 hits and no errors so far. Cannon's 1 run on 1 hit and no errors. 1-0. Crawford drives that into left center. Center fielder on the run. Collier makes the catch. Good running play out there, and that's a tough out number 1. Crawford hit it hard.
Roberts University, number 14, Mac McCroskey.
Comes to shortstop Mac McCroskey from Oral Roberts. McCroskey steps in the box with 1 out in the bottom of the second. Pitcher kicks and delivers, and that is popped up into right center. Collier again says he has it. 2 quick outs here in the bottom of the second inning. So 2 up, 2 down, and here comes the left fielder, J.J. Souza. Souza from St. John's River State College. So suddenly 2 quick outs for Ron Cole here in this frame. Souza takes one for a strike. Souza 11 for 48, 229 average, 3 home runs and 14 RBIs. That one just misses. Souza looking to get on base here. 1-1 hit towards the netting and foul. It's 1-2. Time called. The 1-2 pitch. Outside. Big league games today. Philadelphia leading the Padres 3-0 going to the 6th. Dodgers and Nationals tying at 0. Brewers lead the Pirates 3-0 in the second. 2-2. Swinging a blooper into left, and that's going to drop for a base hit. Falling in front of the left fielder, Pechtel. And a 2-out single for J.J. Souza here in the second.
Number 3, Brown.
Cincinnati and the Cubs tied at 0 in the second, along with the Astros and Indians in the second. White Sox lead the Tigers 2-0 going to the second. Well, here comes Brayton Brown. He homered his first time up. His sweet swing and drove it to center. Swing and a miss. So an 0-1 count to Brayton Brown, the center fielder tonight for the Express. He's now 28 for 83 with 6 home runs and 22 RBIs. The 0-1. Swing and a miss. Blew the fastball right by him. 0-2. On deck is Graham Brown, the first baseman. He drew a walk and was stranded. Or actually, he was erased on a fielder's choice in the first. Cole looking strong. The 0-2. Swing and a foul back. Flag moving around out in right center. Left a little bit. So Brown can get a hold of one to left. You never know. We've got the fan blowing up here, so that might help too. The 0-2 to Brayton Brown. Swing and a foul ball. It is still 0-2. The Express have a different, well, they have 2 hats down there now. They still have the cowboy hat, and now they have a USA 4th of July themed top hat. The pitch. Swing and a miss. Got him on the fastball down and inside. And Brayton Brown is out number 3 here in the second. Strasburg with a 2-out single by J.J. Souza, but can't get anything going after that. 2-1 Strasburg going to the 3rd inning of play. Come back with us. Valley Baseball League action in the North Division.
number 19, Jordan Blanton.
We go to the third inning. Strasburg up 2-1. Jordan Blanton, the leadoff hitter in the lineup, struck out his first time up. Leads it off here in the third, and the pitch is outside 1-0. Well, Cisco, 22 strikes and 22 balls. He's at 44 pitches starting the third, and Jim Cisco's pitch is in there, 1-1. And catcher brings it back into the zone for a strike, 1-2. We've got Allison watching, Zarita, and Barbara. 1-2. Swing and a foul back. I translated the message, and Zarita says, "I'm here, let's go Express." So thanks to everybody for joining in here tonight. Cannons and Express. 1-2. Fastball missing up high. 2-2. A lot of long counts for Cisco. Popped up on the 2-2 in the infield, charging the first baseman. And catcher going to call him off. Graham Crawford calls off Graham Brown. And there's one out here in the first. Good pitch there from Jim Cisco.
Second baseman, number 10, Jack Hicks.
So one out in the third, and here comes Jack Hicks, the second baseman. Jack had struck out his first time up, looking. Bottom of the second, Front Royal leading Woodstock 1-0. Covington leading Harrisonburg 1-0 in the first there. Pitch to Jack Hicks and a curveball in there, 0-1. Tonight's first pitch was at 7:03. And a swing and a grounder down the first base line, but foul. It is 0-2. Jim Cisco's 0-2. Fastball outside, 1-2. One ball, two strikes to count. Breaking ball hit up the middle off the hand. Second baseman McKinley Fields throws to first, and there are two outs. Here comes Jimmy Goldsmith, the DH. He grounded out back to the pitcher's first time up. He's 0-1.
The DH, number 44, Jimmy Goldsmith.
And swing and a miss. Goldsmith looks like he's wearing number 4 tonight. Oh, 0-1. Check, swing, called strike, 0-2. So Cisco 1-2-3 in the first. He got 2 up, 2 down in the second before some walks and a base hit and a run scoring. And he has 2 up, 2 down here in this inning and an 0-2 count to Goldsmith. The pitch. Swing and a pop-up foul behind the dish. It is 0-2. Still 0-2. 20 viewers over on YouTube and 45 on Facebook. Thanks for joining us here for Valley Baseball League action. Tomorrow night, Strasburg will be here against the Stanton Braves. It'll be a doubleheader beginning at 5:30. Game 2 scheduled to be around 8 o'clock. The 0-2, and those are 7-inning games as that one misses up and in, 1-2. One ball, two strikes to count to the lefty Goldsmith. Swing and a miss. Jim Sisko throws the fastball right by him. Cannons go down 1-2-3 in the top of the third. We go to the bottom of the third. Strasburg leading 2-1, and they will have 2, 3, 4 in the lineup trying to do some damage when we get back. We go to the bottom of the third inning of play. Strasburg leading 2-1. Leading off is Graham Brown, the first baseman. He walked his first time up. 1-0. And a strike at the knees, 1-1. Again, Graham Brown is a 6-foot righty from Coastal Carolina University in Middletown, Maryland. Bats with the open stance. And time called. 1-1. And that misses 2-1. 2-1 the count. Ron Cole's pitch. Swing and a ground ball to third. Fielded by the shortstop. Throws to first. Scooped out by the first baseman Ramirez. And that is out number 1. Good play by Blanton and Ramirez. So 1 out in the third. Here comes Ryan Galaney, the third baseman. He reached on a fielder's choice, stole second, came home to score on the RBI single by Chad Ferry. Galaney hit it hard his first time up, just couldn't get any air under it. And that skips to the plate. It is 1-0. Swing and a foul ball. Barbara McCarthy says go Cannons. Hello, Barbara. .43 pitches for Cole so far. That's a strike. 1 and 2. If you're coming to the games tomorrow, make sure you get here a little early. Obviously, it's a doubleheader, 5:30 start. But Strasburg having the parade here. They're having the Mayfest in July. So the roads will be blocked off, and I'm gonna have to get here earlier, I guess. 1-2. Swing and a high fly to right, going back towards the wall. He's got room, and making the catch is draw ball. And Galaney just missing an opposite field home run. If they're going to hit those, they better hit them now before it cools down here. 2 up, 2 down in the third. Here's Trip McKinley, the second baseman. McKinley struck out his first time up. This will be pitch number 45 of the night for Cole through 2 2/3. He kicks and delivers, and a fastball at the knees, 0-1. Chad Ferry, the right fielder, on deck. And that hits McKinley in the back. It's a curveball that gets a piece, and let's see if the Express can take advantage with two outs.
Fielder number 33, Chad Ferry.
So a two-out hit by pitch for Ferry. Chad hitting over 300 now after that home run, or that, I should say, that hit back in the first. He does have 7 home runs and 18 RBIs. Runner goes on the first pitch. It's outside. Throw to second, and it gets away up the middle. Holding at second base is McKinley following the stolen base. Strasburg 2 for 2 on the night on the base pass. So now Ferry again, runner on second. 2 outs, just like the first, trying to hit one into the outfield and get the Express another run. Swing and a foul tip into the glove, 1-1. Long hold by Cole, the 1-1. That's up high, 2-1. Good count for Ferry here. Keep an eye on the right center gap. Swing and a miss. Gets a pitch just up high, and it's 2-2. Two balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs in the third. Strasburg looking to add on their 1-run lead. Ron Cole's pitch, swing and a miss. Ferry goes down on strikes. And that is the third out here in the third. Strasburg with a 2-out hit by pitch, but can't get anything going from there. 3 innings are in the books from Strasburg, 2-1 Express.
Soterio Ramirez.
On to the fourth. Soterio Ramirez, the first baseman, leads it all for the Purcellville Cannons, but them trailing 2-1. Ramirez grounded out to short his first time up. Nearly out of the box. He's a very tall guy, and he has some power. Driven to left, and Soterio Ramirez has tied the game with a left field home run to lead off the fourth, and it's 2-2. Not wasting any time. And Cisco allows the long ball to start the fourth.
Left fielder number 18, Luke Pechtold.
The leadoff bomb here in the fourth for the Cannons, tying it up. And here's Luke Pechtold, the left fielder. Pechtold grounded out to Galaney his first time up. Well, we've got a new ball game now. Pitch from Cisco. Swing, and that's crushed, but foul. Right side and out of play towards the bleachers. Oh and 1. Swing and a miss. 0 and 2. We've got Nikki watching, Aaron, Robert, Nelson's proud grandparents of Mac McCroskey watching in Mountain Home, Arkansas. The 0-2 breaking ball in the dirt from Jim Cisco. Still no score from Newmarket, 0-0 in the first. Woodstock trailing Front Royal 2-1 in the third. Harrisonburg leading Covington 2-1 in the second. And that's popped up off the hands. Shallow left. McCroskey catches it for the first out. Pechtel was the first out here in the fourth inning for the Cannons. That brings up Jared Glenski, the catcher.
Catcher, number 12, Jared Glenski.
Glenski walked and scored his first time up. .63 pitches for Jim Cisco through 3 1/3. Pitch is a swing and a foul ball to the right side. Almost looked like he was just trying to check his swing, and then he still able to get that much of a piece of it. It's 0 and 1. And they're going to come out and give him a different helmet. Not sure if he has the wrong one on or can't keep the head in there, but after the helmet exchange, it is 0 and 1. Cisco's pitch, breaking ball outside, 1 and 1. Ball inside, 2 and 1. Two balls and a strike. Top of the fourth. Cannons have tied it here in the inning. 2-1 skips to the plate past the catcher Crawford and the home plate umpire. It is 3 and 1. Got to be careful here. Glenski with a good hitter's count. You got to expect he's going to be sitting fastball and hoping to drive one here with Christian Collier on deck. 3-1, swinging a hard liner up the middle. Big hop by McCroskey's throw to first, and it's towards the dugout. It stays in play, and reaching on the error by McCroskey. He had time to get him, but just airmailed the throw.
Christian Collier.
And that will bring a meeting to the mound. So a 1-out error here. Collier coming up to the plate. He walked and was stranded on third his last time up. So, meeting at the mound is over. Umpire points up and lets us know that is number 2. So, Cisco back onto the rubber. Here's the first pitch and a swing and a foul back into the net. Collier, it is 0 and 1. Strasburg, 2 runs, 3 hits, and an error. Purcellville, 2 runs, 2 hits, and no errors. Strasburg with 2 in the first. Purcellville 1 in the second and 1 in the fourth so far to tie it up. The 0-1. Cisco's fastball in there on the inside, 0-2. If you're Cisco, you don't want to start messing around, but you also don't want to leave one over the plate. 0-2, and that's hit in the right center. Brayton Brown out there being called off by Ferry. And it's going to be a double play. The runner was off the bag. They're going to go to first, and it's a double play. Good heads-up action out there for whatever reason. I don't know if he was stealing or on the play or if he just lost track of the outs. But that's going to be a double play. It'll go down as an 8-3 inning double play. So the Cannons tie it, but a base running mistake there ends the top of the fourth, and the Express will come up in the bottom half in a 2-2 game. Come back with us. Strasburg Express, Purcellville Cannon Baseball on Facebook, YouTube, and Stretch Internet. Two to the score, bottom of the fourth inning from Strasburg. Express up to bat. It's Toth, Crawford, and McCroskey. Eric Toth takes a ball outside. It is 1-0. Well, while we were gone, the Mississippi State baseball team came back from a 1-0 deficit in the series to win games 2 and 3 convincingly, nearly throwing a no-hitter in game 3 to win the College World Series as Toth pulls one into the Express dugout. Not sure how it didn't hit anyone, if it didn't. And the count is 1-1. Toth has some home run power. We saw that the other night as he hits one to second and right through the wickets of the second baseman Hicks. Wasn't hit hard, but he just let it get right through, and that's going to be an error on the second baseman Hicks. So both teams with an error now. And here comes Graham Crawford, the catcher. Crawford's average has not been that great this year, but the last 5 or 10 games that we've seen him here, he is starting to get some better contact. He's getting in good counts, and he's going to have to wait as we have a meeting at the mound. But earlier in this game, Crawford hit one well into left center, but it was a nice catch out there. It could have easily been a double. So Crawford has been getting it going, and I see now he has a pink grip on his bat. That could be the good luck charm. So a meeting at the mound with the whole infield.
The worst thing I can do to you is to keep you right here, mister.
Crawford does have a home run and 7 RBIs. Batting with one on and nobody out with the Express in a tie ball game with the Purcellville Cannons. Cole's first pitch is going to have to wait. Throwing over and diving back in is Toth. A lot of room down that right field line. Toth doesn't run the best, but he could get to third. And swing and a miss by Crawford, 0-1. Ron Cole looking in for his signs. Takes a look at Toth at first. He comes set. Crawford awaiting the 0-1. That's down and in, 1-1. 57 pitches for the starting pitcher, Ron Cole. Throw over and Toth having to dive back in safely again. Toth wears his Presbyterian blue helmet. He's got a dirty uniform already, but if you've ever seen a dirty uniform, you need to have seen Ty Hooks as the other night, the catcher for the Express. It looked like you had to throw the whole thing away. 1-1 and hit well in the left center. Center fielder back and makes the catch. Once again, Graham Crawford with great contact. It sounded great off the bat. But he is out number one here in the inning. That's just another tough break.
14, Mac McCroskey.
And that sounded really good. And sometimes that's baseball for you. You pop one up in the infield and you could get a double. But if you hit it to the wall, someone could rob you of a home run. You never know. So one out here in the bottom of the fourth, and here comes McCroskey, the shortstop. He flew out to center on a weak fly his first time up, and he takes a strike, 0-1. Cannons will have 8, 9, and 1. Draw ball, Chermside and Blanton due up in the fifth. But they still have to get out of this half inning. Strasburg trying to get something going. Throw over again and Toth back in. And it helps for the Cannons because if you look at their first baseman, Soterio Ramirez is 6'7", so he's got a long reach. He's from Mid-American Christian University. Pitches outside to McCroskey, 1-1. The 1-1. Swing and a foul back. McCroskey on it. It's 1-2. .61 pitches for Cole now. 62 coming up here in a 1-2 count. McCroskey swings and misses, and he is out number 2 here in the fourth.
Left fielder, number 9, J.J. Sousa.
Here comes J.J. Sousa, the left fielder. He singled his first time up. It's 2 outs in the fourth for Sousa. Sousa does have 3 home runs on the year, 14 RBIs. And he swings and pops it up on the first pitch. Third baseman, shortstop giving it a look, and it runs out of room. Or they run out of room. The ball falls and it's 0-1. Had the shortstop, the left fielder, and the third baseman, all 3 going to the same spot. And unable to get there, it's 0-1. So Sousa fortunate to get another chance here. Express with the home unis, the white pants, purple stripe down the side, the white tops with the purple and black striping down the middle. And that is lined right at the first baseman, Ramirez, and the half inning is over. The Express reach on a leadoff error by the second baseman, but Strand Toth out there. And this game will remain tied going to the fifth. 2-2, Purcellville and Strasburg. We are coming back after this. We go to the 5th. Purcellville and Strasburg tied at 2. New pitcher on the mound for the Express. It's Braden Ostrander. Ostrander's first pitch in the top of the 5th is a high fastball swung on and missed by Brady. Draw ball, it is 0-1. Draw ball popped up a double his first time up and scored a run. The 0-1 from Ostrander. Swing and a foul back, it is 0-2. Ostrander, 10 innings, 14 strikeouts, and an 8.71 ERA. Jim Sisko done after 4, allowing 2 hits, 2 runs, both of those earned. 2 walks and 4 strikeouts. He will be given a no decision tonight. Quickly 0-2 to draw ball. Here it comes from Ostrander. Swing and a pop up down the right field line. Ferry giving it a look. Shortstop, or second baseman giving it a look, I should say, and it foul as it drops by the dugout. It was playable, and it's 0-2. Bullpen down there. Oh, and 2 the count. See if Ostrander can blow another fastball by draw ball. No, but he throws a breaking ball. And a swing and a miss. So 1 out here in the 5th. And here comes Jack Chermside, the third baseman.
If you put your trash in there, makes it a whole lot easier to clean the place up once the game is over. Thank you.
Chermside, the third baseman, struck out looking his first time up. Four pitches, 4 strikes so far for Ostrander. And make it 5 as the breaking ball's in there, 0-1. Ostrander from Florida Atlantic University in West Melbourne, Florida. 6'1", righty, 210. The 0-1 to Chermside. Swing and a foul ball, 0-2. So far, hitting-wise for the Cannons, they're being led at the plate with Ramirez with a hit, draw ball with a hit. And for the Express, Brown with a hit, Ferry, and Sousa. Quickly 0-2 to Chermside. He struck out his first time. Here it comes. And that one skips into the dirt, 1-2. So both teams combined with 5 hits, combined with 4 runs and 2 errors. Purcellville with their road unis on, and how do I even describe them? The 1-2, swing and a pop-up foul. They've got their maroon white lettering in the front and back with the numbers and white pinstripes. The top and the bottom are completely matching with the white belts and the white helmets. See, the Cannons have gone to the white hats this year. 1-2, swing and a miss. Chermside down on strikes. Back-to-back strikeout swinging for Ostrander here in the 5th. Back to the top, it's Jordan Blanton, the shortstop.
Now batting number 19, Jordan Blanton.
Blanton has struck out and popped out to the catcher tonight. The Cannons were originally in Charlestown, then it moved to Purcellville. Pitch to Blanton's not a strike, 1-0. 1-0. Fastball, that's up high, 2-0. Two and 0. Blanton awaits the pitch, and he pops it up foul. Woodstock trailing Front Royal 2-1 in the 4th. Newmarket and Winchester tied at 0 in the 3rd. So I can tell that they're playing a little bit of a different game than what most teams have been playing, although tonight the low-scoring games have been pretty common. 2-1, swing and a foul back. Most games are 3rd, 4th, 5th inning tonight, and the most runs combined between the teams is 6, and that's in the Charlottesville game. We had 8 runs, and Strasburg's half alone against Woodstock the other night. Swing and a miss. Blanton down on strikes. 3 consecutive strikeouts swinging for Braden Ostrander out of the bullpen. Good inning for him, and the Express will come up to bat in the bottom of the 5th in a 2-2 game. Valley Baseball League action live on Facebook, YouTube, and Stretch Internet Audio. We go to the bottom of the 5th inning. Defensive substitution as Mickey Britton will be checking in the 2-hole for Jack Hicks. And he will be playing second. So Ron Cole still in the mound for the Cannons. Brayton Brown has homered once against them. The count's 1-0 and now 1-1. We got started tonight at 7:03 here from First Bank Park on this Friday, July 2nd. Swing and a high fly to left. Left fielder giving it a look. Pechtel towards the wall. He reaches up and it's a home run. Brayton Brown just enough to get it into the bullpen in left field. He has homered again. His second home run of the night, and the Express take a 3-2 lead. I mean, that just barely snuck over. But it gets the job done, reaching up and trying to rob it, the left fielder Pechtel, but he just ran out of time.
First baseman, number 30, Graham Brown.
Didn't know if it would have enough, but it did. And it's 3-2 Strasburg here in the 5th. Here's Graham Brown, the first baseman. He has walked and grounded out to the shortstop Blanton. Takes one for a strike, 0-1.
Now playing second base for the Cannons, number 11, Mickey Britton.
The 0-1. Swing and a pop-up in the infield. Blanton, shallow left, right on the edge of the infield, makes the catch, and there's one out here in the 5th inning.
Number 28, Ryan Galaney.
So an out after the home run. Here comes Ryan Galaney, the third baseman. He has reached on a fielder's choice. He has scored, and he has flown out. Again, the starter on the mound for the Cannons still out there, and Ron Cole. Galaney swings and misses, 0-1. So is Brown the only one that has really been able to read the pitcher so far tonight? Strasburg, not a lot of real, hard hit balls. I mean, the Cannons have done a good job tonight. Yeah, Crawford has hit a couple, and he's 0 for 2. The 0-1. That's outside. 71 pitches now for Ron Cole. So Strasburg has hit some balls hard, and then the ones they haven't hit hard have been home runs. Or at least the last one wasn't. 1-1. Galaney takes down low, 2-1. It's weird how the game of baseball works, but like I said earlier, sometimes your weirdest and softest balls off the bat are hits, and the hardest and best swings are outs. 2-1 is popped up from Galaney. In the infield, first baseman coming in and making the catch as Ramirez gets under it, and there are 2 outs here in the 5th.
Second baseman, number 13, Trip McKinley.
2 outs now for Trip McKinley, the second baseman. Trip has struck out. He has been hit by a pitch. He has stolen a base, and he was stranded at second, back in the third. So Cole trying to get through 5 here with a 1-run deficit, trying to keep it right here. McKinley pops it up foul. It's 0-1. Again, Cole came in with 15 strikeouts and almost 12 innings, but an 8.48 ERA. He has definitely dropped that number down a bit here tonight. 0-1. McKinley hits it down the right field line in foul territory. It is 0-2. Kick in the 0-2. Swing and a ground ball foul. It got him in the box. And it's still 0-2. And McKinley kind of limping out of the box. Hope he's okay. He's trying to walk it off. And you hate to see him out of the game, especially on the defensive side. He has been so good out there, and not sure if it got him on the side of the foot. Those can hurt, especially coming off the bat in the batter's box and seeing if he can swing. And he's going to stay in there, and at least for this at bat, hopefully he'll be able to stay in for the rest of the game, because those do not feel good, depending on where you get it, whether it's your foot or on the shin. So McKinley will step in. Cole shakes off a couple of pitches. He's ready, and the 0-2. Swing, and that's another soft grounder. This time it's fair. Third baseman fielding, throw to first, not in time. A broken bat infield single on a low, slow grounder to the third baseman, as Chermside just can't throw him out in a hustle infield single for McKinley, a pitch after taking a ball off the foot. So that's a broken piece of lumber there, and that's a Marucci. You hate to break those. So here's Ferry batting for the third time with a man on and 2 outs. Ferry, a single and RBI in his strikeout. Swings and drives one in the left. Right fielder on his horse. Pechtel can't get there, and the ball gets past him. It's going towards the wall. 1 run will score. Ferry into second, and the Express with a 2-out RBI double. Chad Ferry able to get the Express another run, and it's 4-2. Coming home to score from first is the hobbled McKinley. And Ferry into second base. That'll be a double and an RBI.
26, Harry Toth.
And that's a great example there. He didn't hit it awfully hard, but it was perfectly placed and dropped, got past Pechtel, and it's 4-2. So here's Eric Toth, the DH. Runner on second and 2 outs. Toth has grounded out and reached on an error, and he hits one down the third base line. It's picked up by Chermside. His throw is on the money. And the half inning is over. So Toth is erased here in the 5th, but not before Strasburg scores 1. No, not 1, but 2 runs in the bottom of the 5th. So they now lead this ball game 4-2. 5 innings are in the books, and we go to the 6th. Cannon's coming up. Back to Strasburg, new first baseman for the Express. And it is Cameron Clunch. And we start the top of the sixth. Strasburg up 4-2.
Playing first base for the Express, number 16, Cameron Clunch.
So it's Mickey Britton taking his first swings here, and actually, it's literally his first swings. First at bat here of the summer, 0-1. Swing, and that's hit well into left center field. Looking up at the wall, and his first swings are pretty successful as the new arrival on the Cannons goes yard. Mickey Britton, first at bat, and it's a home run, and it's 4-3 here in the sixth inning. Wow, he didn't waste any time at all. I think his teammates are going to like him pretty well. Pretty good impression.
The DH, number 44, Jimmy Goldsmith.
So here comes Jimmy Goldsmith, the DH. Nothing better than showing up to a team mid-season and hitting a home run in your first at bat. So here's Jimmy Goldsmith, the DH. He has grounded out and struck out, and the pitch is swung on and missed, 0-1. Make sure you're here in the seventh inning. We'll have our history notes for you on this day in baseball history, July 2nd. The 0-1 from Ostrander, it's in the dirt, 1-1. So two big runs in the fifth for Strasburg to take a 4-2 lead, and then surrendering one here in the sixth after Ostrander struck out the side last inning. 1-1. Swing and a pop-up foul, 1-2. Cannons now with 3 hits. Britton, Ramirez, and draw ball. The 1-2. Breaking ball, swing and a miss. 4 strikeouts so far for Ostrander, and there's 1 out here in the sixth inning.
First baseman, number 25, Soterio Ramirez.
Here comes Soterio Ramirez, the first baseman, a ground out and a solo home run to left. And it's swung on and fouled away, 0-1. And that's grounded to shortstop. McCroskey throw to first. There are 2 outs here in the sixth. So 2 outs, and here's Luke Pechtel. He has grounded out and popped out, and he swings and misses, 0-1. The 0-1 from Braden Ostrander. That's inside to the backstop, 1-1. 4-3 here in the top of the sixth. Strasburg and Purcellville. Cannons 8-15. Strasburg Express 15-7. The 1-1. Swing and a miss, 1-2. Strasburg has 7, 8, 9 due up. Crawford, McCroskey, and Souza in the bottom half. Ostrander looking for his 5th strikeout, and that's to the backstop, 2-2. Two balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs. The ready Ostrander's pitch. Fastball way up the chute, 3-2. Swing and a ground ball down the first base line in foul territory. It is still 3-2. Three balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs. Luke Pechtel, the batter, facing Braden Ostrander, and it's down low in the dirt. And a 2-out walk here in the 6th inning.
Glinski.
Here comes Jared Glenski, the catcher. He has walked, scored a run, reached on an error, and also been thrown out on a double play, 8-3 on the putout. Looks like a new runner out there. So 20 coming into the game to run.
He's running at first base, number 20, Houston King.
So Houston King coming in for Pechtel. We assume he'll stay in and play left. King is a 5'11" lefty from the University of Kentucky. So maybe a strategy move. Maybe he's got some good speed. Not sure. The pitch from Ostrander. Swinging a ground ball to short. McCroskey backhanded pickup. Throw to first. What a play! Oh my! Mac McCroskey backhanded throw from the hole. He makes an unbelievable throw to first, and it gets Glenski. Holy cow! That has got to be the play of the year so far here from Strasburg. Mac McCroskey with an unbelievable defensive play, and that ends the top of the 6th. The Cannons score 1, but Strasburg still leads 4-3. We go to the home half of the 6th. We're back after this. Four-three Strasburg as we go to the bottom of the 6th. It'll be Graham Crawford, Mac McCroskey, and J.J. Souza. New pitcher on the mound, it's Luke Stone, and he will come in here in the 6th inning for the Cannons. Ron Cole done after 5, allowing 6 hits, 4 runs, all 4 earned, 1 walk and 4 strikeouts. The pitch is a slow breaking ball in there from Stone. He is a 6'3" lefty from Allen Community College in Graham, Texas. And he will do the pitching here in the 6th. The pitch to Crawford, swing and a miss, 0-2. Oh and 2 the count. The 0-2, a called strike 3, and Graham Crawford goes down looking on 3 pitches for the first out here in the 6th.
Number 14, Mac McCroskey.
Brings up the shortstop, Mac McCroskey. He has flown out to center and struck out tonight. He is 0-2. Bottom of the 6th inning, 4-3 Strasburg. 9 hits combined, a couple of errors combined as well. Pitch is down low, 1-0. So in left field now, it is Houston King, who came in to run for Pechtel. 1-0. That skips to the plate a couple of feet in front of the plate, actually.
The 50
2-0.
$100. We've got the ticket. We'll be announcing that after this half inning.
That's outside. 3-0. Check that. It's a called strike. 2-1. Let me watch the replay here. Two one. That's up high. Yeah, let me check that replay and see what we were looking at there. Yeah, I think I was right, but 3-1 the count. Good count here for McCroskey. That's inside. Throws a curveball 3-1 and throws it into the dirt.
J.J. Sousa.
Here comes J.J. Sousa, the left fielder. He has hit a couple balls well tonight. He's got a single and a line out to right. Base umpire will move over towards the mound, get a better position. Except for if it's a bang-bang play at first, then he's not in a very good position to make a call. But that's how they have to line up out there with a two-man umpiring crew. Pitch to Sousa. Breaking ball up high, 1-0. Scores around the league look to be pretty similar to what they were when we checked last time, so we'll hold off on those for now. The lefty looks in, and a throw over, and diving back in safely is McCroskey. Swing and a foul tip into the glove, 1-1. One slide step, and the pitch is up high. 2-1. 5 pitches, 5 strikes. Make that now 5 strikes, 6 balls. So that's 11 pitches so far for Stone out of the bullpen. 2-1 coming up to Sousa. Swing and a miss. Big hack. 2-2. Sousa on the season batting .333 against the pitcher, Luke Stone. 2-2's a changeup in the dirt, and he takes it for a ball, 3-2. On deck, Brayton Brown, not a guy you went up with 2 on and only 1 out. He's homered twice tonight, 2 home runs, 2 runs, and 2 RBIs. Also has a strikeout back in the second. 3-2. Let's see if McCroskey's on the move here. He doesn't go. The pitch is up and in, and it's a walk to Sousa.
Center fielder, number 3, Brayton Brown.
And here comes Brayton Brown. He has gone deep twice tonight, both against the starting pitcher, the righty Ron Cole. And, we've got a meeting at the mound here. Let's see if this is a scouting report. In other words, what will probably be said, don't throw one over the middle. Ball trickles onto the field down by the Cannons bullpen. Looks like a football being thrown down there in the bullpen. Not sure if Tom Brady's down there or what's going on, but there's a ball down there right near the grass outline at the end by the fence sitting there. And you know if that ball stays there that there will be a play near the ball. So meeting at the mound is over here in the 6th inning. First and second, 1 out. Strasburg trying to add on to their 4-3 lead with Brayton Brown at the dish, who is going deep twice. Long look. King finally, or check that, Stone finally comes set. The first pitch. Breaking ball down low, 1-0. Stone has now thrown 6 strikes and 9 balls so far here through a third of an inning in the 6th. 1-0. Swinging a ground ball up the middle. This could be two. Going to second for one. Back to first. It's a double play. Big double play there. Hicks to Blanton to Ramirez. 4-6-3. And the inning is over. That's a huge turn there for the Cannons. And this game is still very, very interesting as we're through 6 innings of play. Strasburg threatens in the 6th, but can't get anything across. Well, we go to the 7th in a 1-run game. History time coming up when we get back here on Facebook, YouTube, and Stretch Internet. We go to the 7th from Strasburg. Express holding on to a 1-run lead, 4-3. Ostrander still in the mound, beginning the 7th. We have history to talk to you about here, and we'll get to that when we have a chance. Christian Collier, the center fielder, leads it off. First pitch, takes a strike, 0-1. Collier, a walk and a fly out to center tonight. He is 0 for 1. 4-3 in the 7th. The 0-1 from Ostrander. Same spot, same result, 0-2. Today in 1909, the White Sox steal 12 bases, 3 steals a home, including one by their pitcher, Ed Walsh. That is swung on and driven into center, but Brown with plenty of room, and he makes the catch. And that is out number 1. Those 12 stolen bases, a modern Major League record for the White Sox. 12 in a game, including one by their pitcher.
Stephen Godfrey won the 50-50, donated $50 back, $60 back to Express. Thank you, Stephen. Round of applause, please.
So one out in the 7th.
Brady, draw ball.
Here's Brady, draw ball, the right fielder. He has doubled in a run, and he has also struck out. And he swings and fouls one back, and I don't even flinch anymore at this point, 0-1. It only took a couple of months from the high school season into now. The 0-1. Swing and a foul back. Today in 1950, Indian great Bob Feller wins his 200th Major League game, 5-3 over Detroit. Oh, Bob Feller. Ostrander looking in. The righty's 0-2. Swing and a miss. Got draw ball to swing in the dirt. Throw to first on the drop third. And there are 2 outs. 2 up, 2 down. Here comes Jack Chermside, the third baseman. He has struck out twice. 1 looking and 1 swinging. Next one coming up from 1963. I'll give it to you now while the batter, well, now he steps in. Taking his time, that's for sure. Shermside up on the plate a little bit. The pitch, swing and a pop up in the infield. Catcher giving it a look near the press box, and it gets a piece. 0-1. Today in 1963, in one of baseball's most memorable pitching duels, the Giants' Juan Marichal and the Braves' Warren Spahn both pitched 15 scoreless innings before Willie Mays ends the marathon with a home run off of Spahn in the bottom of the 16th, giving San Francisco a 1-0 lead. 15 scoreless innings for each pitcher. Now you're lucky if someone goes 6. 0-1 the count to Shermside, and he hits that up the middle. McCroskey ranging to his left. Throw to first in time. Another great play by Mac McCroskey, making things look extremely easy out there. And the top of the 7th is in the books. We go to the bottom of the 7th. Strasburg up 4-3. We go to the bottom of the 7th. Strasburg up 4-3. Cameron Clonch will lead it off. He will be followed by Ryan Galaney and Trip McKinley. In other news, the Phillies have blown their 9th consecutive save. That's history for today for you. Might be number 10 tomorrow, so they won't even talk about today's date. Called strike 0-1 to Cameron Clonch. The 0-1. That's way outside. One. Breaking ball hit shallow into center field. Coming in the center fielder and making the running catch out there. It's Collier for the first out. Today in 1988, Robin Yount, at the age of 33, collects his 2,500th hit. Ty Cobb, Rogers Hornsby, Hank Aaron, and Mel Ott were the only players to reach that milestone at a younger date. So here's Galaney. He has reached on a fielder's choice. He has flown out and popped out. He swings first pitch and fouls it away. Today in 1993, in honor of the team's owner, Royal Stadium is renamed Kauffman Stadium. And catcher's taking off his gear. It looks like he might have dirt or something in his eye. The trainer coming out to kind of flush his eye out, putting some water in his eye. Today in 2000, at Shea Stadium, Mets fan Gregory Sweeney is arrested and charged with reckless endangerment after he throws a ball back out onto the field which John Rocker had tossed into the stands. A few days later, the 26-year-old Brooklyn man exonerated at Queens District Attorney Richard Brown concludes he had no criminal intent and was doing nothing more than following a baseball tradition of returning an unsolicited and unwanted souvenir. Still checking on the catcher, and obviously he needs two eyes to be able to play the position. Hopefully they're checking on the see if he is able to see. So it looks like he's all right. So Galani will step back in an 0-1 count. Kicking the 0-1 to Galani. Swinging. That's crushed down the left field line. Does it have enough lift? It does not. It's off the wall. Off the wall and fielded in left field by the left fielder. Thrown into second base and a one-out double.
Second baseman, number 13, Trip McKinley.
For Ryan Galani, that was hit hard. Just didn't have enough air under it to get over the fence. So after that long delay, Galani gets in there and drives one off the wall for a one-out double here in the bottom of the 7th inning. His first hit of the night brings up Trip McKinley, who's been on once and scored an RBI back in the 5th. So a fly out by Clunch and a double by Galani. Strasburg up by 1. The first pitch. That's way inside to the backstop off the catcher's glove and into third base. Pass ball there. Galani gets to third. Today in 2009, in the most unusual delay, the Houston and San Diego game is in a delay due to a swarm of bees as they invade parts of the left field area at Petco Park, forcing an emergency call to a beekeeper and evacuation of part of the stands, as that's a called strike. 1-1. A 52-minute delay, and the game finally resumes. The Astros win at 7-2. One ball and one strike, runner on third, trying to add on to the lead. Swing and a pop-up down the right field line. This is going to be trouble. It's a foul ball. Ramirez can't get there. Today in 2012, shortstop Billy Hamilton of the Bakersfield Blaze of the California League steals his 100th base in the 70th game of the season. Hamilton played outfield and still does in the big leagues. He's been with multiple teams. The Reds, I think he's with the Braves, the Mets. Billy Hamilton's been around a bit. Just can't get the bat going. 1-2. And a called strike 3. McKinley goes down looking, and that's a huge out. The runner stranded at third with now 2 outs. Here comes Chad Ferry. Single, a double, and 2 RBIs. Today in 2013, Homer Bailey of the Reds throws the first no-hitter of the season. 3-0 victory over the Giants. Bailey also pitched the last hitter of 2012. Now we've seen, I think, 6, 7, 8, maybe more no-hitters here this year. So it's been a little bit different here in 2021. So here's Ferry. And he crushes one down the right field line on the line towards the bullpen, but it's foul, 0-1. Today in 16, the Angels crushed the Red Sox 21-2. And in 2017, the Red Sox beat the Blue Jays 15-1 as Mookie Betts homered twice and drove in 8 runs for the Red Sox. The 0-1, Ferry takes one in the dirt to the backstop, and runner has to hold. Not a lot of backstop area here in Strasburg, but that would have been pretty close. 1-1. Also today in 2017, the All-Star Game rosters are announced for Miami at Marlins Park. Not surprisingly, the teams who are leading the standings dominate the rosters, with Nationals' Bryce Harper the top vote getter. 1-1. That's in the dirt, 2-1. Finally, today in 2019, the Yankees' record streak of consecutive games with at least 1 home run ends at 31 with a 4-2 loss to the Mets. So those are history notes on this day, today, July 2nd in baseball history. 2-1 to Ferry. Strike on the outside, and he can't believe it. Looked out, but it's 2-2. 2-2 with 2 outs in the 7th and a 4-3 game. Strasburg had a runner on third and 1 out. Now it's 2 outs. Lefty, lefty, the 2-2 to Ferry. Swing and a liner into left through the hole, and it's a base hit. Clutch hitting for Chad Ferry, giving the Express a huge insurance run. 2 strikes and 2 outs in the inning, and he bloops it into left. His 3rd RBI of the night.
26, Eric Toth.
And here comes Eric Toth, the DH. That's a huge hit there for Ferry. Scores around the league. Woodstock now leading Front Royal 4-2 in the 5th. Charlottesville leading Waynesboro 4-2 in the 7th. Harrisonburg on top of Covington 5-1 in the 5th. Newmarket and Winchester tied at 0 in the 5th. Ferry getting back to first on the throw over by the pitcher Stone. The Cannons will have 1-2-3 due up in the top of the 8th inning here from Strasburg. Toth has yet to do much tonight, looking to bounce back here, and the first pitch misses up high, 1-0. He has reached tonight, but that was an error by the second baseman. He deposited 2 over the fence against Woodstock in the last game here from First Bank Park, and the 1 was absolutely crushed. 1-0, breaking ball, swing and a miss, and catcher not able to get the ball out of the glove. That'll be a stolen base for Ferry. Strasburg has been successful in all tries tonight stealing. It's 1-1. Luke Stone trying to get out of the 7th, just allowing the run. Toth trying to advance the lead for Strasburg. 1-1. Breaking ball, check swing, called strike, 1-2. Again, looking at tomorrow night's schedule. It's a bunch of doubleheaders. Charlottesville will be at Purcellville for game 1 of their doubleheader at 4. Game 2 scheduled for 7. 1-2. Breaking ball again, and Toth just not seeing it out of hand of Stone. Actually 3 curveballs gets him. And Toth is out number 3 for the 3rd time tonight. And the 7th is over. But Strasburg with a big insurance run in the 7th as we go to the 8th. Cannons have 1-2-3 due up as we go to the 8th inning from Strasburg.
Harrisburg leads Covington.
We go to the 8th. Jordan Blanton, the shortstop, leads it off. It'll be Blanton, Britton, and Goldsmith here for the Cannons, with Ostrander still in the mound. His 3rd inning of work. The first pitch is a strike. Bottom of the zone, 0-1. The 0-1. breaking ball up and in, 1-1. One. Slow breaking ball, 1-2. Other games tomorrow. Harrisonburg is at Winchester for a doubleheader at 5 and 7:30. Stanton is here in Strasburg for a 5:30 and an 8. Woodstock's at Covington for a 5:30 and an 8. 1-2. Breaking ball hit into right center field. Right fielder coming in. Ferry is tracking it, and he makes the running catch for the first out. So 1 out here in the 8th, and here comes Mickey Britton. Britton, second at-bat of the summer here. He homered last at-bat, which was his first. At 6 o'clock tomorrow night, Waynesboro's at Newmarket. That'll be a 6 o'clock and an 8:30. So they're starting pretty late. Not sure why it's so late for a doubleheader day, but then again, only 7-inning games. So here's Britton, the only run that Ostrander has allowed so far, and it was a home run, and that one is in there for a strike, 0-1. And Ostrander will step off. Oh, 1. That's up and in. One. Called strike. It looks like, well, I'm trying to research Mickey Britton because I don't think we have him on the roster. And cannot find anything. 1-2. Swing and a miss. And Britton is out number 2 here in the 8th inning. Back-to-back outs.
The DH number 44, wearing for Jimmy Goldsmith.
Here comes Jimmy Goldsmith, number 44, wearing jersey number 4. He is 0 for 3, has grounded out to the pitcher, and he has struck out swinging twice. Top of the 8th, 5-3 score. Strasburg on top. Goldsmith takes a strike, 0-1. Strasburg will have 7, 8, 9. Crawford, McCroskey, Sousa due up. Check swing. They appeal, and he did not go. It was close. 1-1. Swing and a grounder down the first base line and foul. 1-2. The 1-2, swing and a foul back into the net. Still 1-2. One ball, 2 strikes, 2 outs. Bottom, check that top of the 8th. Ostrander shakes off a sign. He comes ready. The righty's pitch just down and out. Two. Foul back. Good battle here. Anna, she says long O. Ostrander. 2-2 from Ostrander. Swinging a ground ball to first. Fielded by Clunch. And another solid work of inning for Braden Ostrander. He gets 1, 2, 3 in the top of the 8th. And we go to the bottom of the 8th. Strasburg up 5-3 against the Purcellville Cannons. we move to the bottom of the 8th from Strasburg in the North Division out of the Valley Baseball League. Strasburg Express 5, Purcellville Cannons 3. Graham Crawford, the catcher, leads it off here in the bottom of the 8th. Still on the mound is Luke Stone, and he takes one up high for a ball, 1-0. Also got to think, for the teams tomorrow, double headers, you're going to need some pitching available. So this one here tonight, you want to try to stretch everybody out as far as possible. 1-0 to Crawford. Takes one down low, 2-0. Two and 0 the count. Graham Crawford has hit 2 balls hard tonight. He has flown out to center twice and struck out looking. Good chance here, 2-0. Swinging a little blooper into right center and caught in right center by the second baseman Hicks. Tough luck tonight for Graham Crawford, and that is 1 out.
Now batting number 14, Mac McCroskey.
Got Vicky Ammons watching. Vaughn said, did Sam get the pitch last night? The game only went about 2 or 3 innings, Sam, and they wiped it out. I don't know who started for Strasburg, if it was Rhett Lauder. Yeah, Rhett Lauder started for Strasburg, so Sam did not pitch last night. Here's McCroskey, and he checks his swing. Clearly didn't go. Oh, my, he went 0-1. Clearly didn't. But that's the first time he has said yes tonight. He had to get one in, I guess. Well, I mean, that wasn't even close. 0-1. Foul ball, 0-2. But let me watch the replay here just to make sure I'm not fibbing. Yeah. That's funny. 22 viewers on YouTube and 40 on Facebook. The 0-2 to McCroskey. He swings and chops one softly to second. Hicks fields and throws to first. And there are 2 outs. Is it Carson Coffey leading off?
Now batting Carson Coffey.
Or I should say pinch hitting. So Carson Coffey will bat here in the spot of J.J. Souza in the 9-hole. First pitch inside corner, strike 1. Go 0-1. Swing and a miss, and I stated that the play was made by Hicks. It was actually fielded by Mickey Britton on that last play. Count is quickly 0-2 to Coffey. Here it comes. Just missing outside, 1-2. Down and inside, 2-2. The Cannons will have 4, 5, 6. Ramirez. I did not write down who replaced Pechtel. Houston King. And Galensky. That pitch is found away. I think it's a good time now. I should write down Houston King. Yeah, as we get to the 9th. Before I leave tonight, I'll write it down. Just kidding. 2 balls, 2 strikes, and 2 outs to Coffey. Stone shaking off a pitch or two. He comes ready in the 2-2. Ball in the dirt. Good eye there by Coffey. 3-2. Brayton Brown on deck. 3-2. Swing and a liner into center. Center fielder Collier getting there and making the running catch. He's been busy out there tonight. And the half inning is over. The Express go down 1-2-3 in the bottom of the 8th. Time to go to the 9th. Strasburg holding a 2-run lead. Cannons looking to tie or go ahead. We'll see what happens. We're back after this on Facebook, YouTube, and Stretch Internet. And we begin the top of the ninth from Strasburg. Ostrander still in the mound for the Express. So Terrio Ramirez leads it off and takes a strike, 0-1. Ramirez, King, and Glinski here in the ninth. Cannon's trying to get two, tie it up, the 0-1. Check swing. No appeal. 1-1. Pitch, swing, and a miss. Woo, what a hack there. That was a big one. It's 1-2. Thing is, Ramirez can't tie it here. A home run would help, but it wouldn't tie it. Got to get on and get him to the next person. Ostrander going to step off the mound. This is his 5th inning of work. 1-2. Fouled away. Ostrander 43 strikes and 13 balls. He is at 56 through 4+. The 1-2. A liner to short. McCroskey has to back up. He throws it from the edge of the outfield or infield and scooped it first by a clunch. And that is a huge out, number 1. McCroskey had to back up on him because it took a hop in front of him and then threw it in the dirt. And a great pick by the first baseman, Clunch. And there is one out here in the ninth. That brings up Houston King, the left fielder. This is his first at-bat here in this ball game. He is batting .241 on the season with a home run and 7 RBIs. Cannons down to their final 2 outs here in the ninth. The pitch from Ostrander. Fastball down low, 0-1. Check that 1-0. From the windup, the righties 1-0. Fastball 2-0. On deck, Jared Glenski. He has walked, reached on an error, and grounded out. 5-3 Strasburg in the ninth. 2-0. That skips to the plate, 3-0. Woodstock now up 6-2 in the 6th on Front Royal. Charlottesville up 4-3 in the 8th on Waynesboro. Newmarket leading Winchester 2-0 in the 5th. 3-0 from Ostrander. That's down low, ball 4, and a 4-pitch walk.
The catcher,
and that brings up the tying run here in the 9th inning. Jared Glenski. If you're Ostrander, you just got to throw strikes and hope to get a ground ball to end this thing. Covington trailing Harrisonburg 5-2 in the 6th. Glenski still messing with something in his eye. He's the catcher. He's the one that was trying to get something out of his eye earlier from catching. Hopefully he can see. The first pitch. That's outside, and that's 5 straight balls now for Ostrander. One another count to Glenski. Tying run at the plate, 1 out in the 9th. Runner going, the pitch a strike. Throw to second, not in time. And stealing second base is King. That's just a risky decision to try to do that there, but it works out. And the count is 1-1. So that run's big out there, but it doesn't do everything for him. The run is at the plate. That's what really matters here. 1-1 to Glenski. No home run, 6 RBIs on the year. Breaking ball up high, 2-1. Again, this is the 5th inning of work for Ostrander, so out of the bullpen. Two and 1. 9th inning. Cannons trying to battle here. Breaking ball, 3-1 as that misses up high. Cannot put the tying run on base here via the walk. 3-1 from Ostrander. I'm sorry. Now I'm in the habit of saying Ostrander. It's fouled away. My apologies. Ostrander It's a bad habit. I got to break that now. So Braden Ostrander in a 3-2 count with one out here in the ninth inning. Out at second, it's King. At the plate, Glenski. 3-2, Ostrander's pitch. Ball forward to the backstop. Runner trying to go to third. They threw it to second. The ball's into center field. He's down, and he's not going to advance to third. Nearly a huge mistake for Strasburg, but a walk puts the tying run on first base with only one out here. And they're going to send a pinch runner out there for the Cannons. Looks like 88. Time called. So Benjamin Greer will pinch run for Glenski, the catcher.
Pinch running at first base, number 88, Benjamin Greer.
So suddenly, this thing is getting kind of dicey here in the ninth inning. A leadoff ground out, then a walk and a walk. And this is what kind of got Ostrander earlier, or not Ostrander, Jim Cisco earlier in the game is walks. So first and second and one out for Collier. And he takes a strike from Ostrander. It is 0-1. Cannons dugout getting into it. The Express dugout trying to get hyped up. The fans here in Strasburg trying to get hyped up. Tying run at first for the Cannons. Go ahead run at the plate. The 0-1 from Ostrander. Swing and a foul ball. It's 0-2. On deck, Brady draw ball, the right fielder. He is 1 for 3. No balls and 2 strikes here in the top of the ninth inning and a 5-3 Strasburg lead. The Express with 5 runs, 8 hits, and an error. The 0-2. Swing and a fly into center. Coming in the center fielder, Brown is not going to get there. They should have thrown it to third. They go to third instead, and they get him at third base. What a play. It looked like they should have thrown it to second to get the force, but instead Brayton Brown throws a strike to third base from center and gets the force out as the ball drops, and that is out number 2. Holy cow, what a throw there from Brown. It'll be scored a fielder's choice as King is out at third, Glenski moves to second, and Collier reaches on the fielder's choice. Ball dropped in center in front of Brown, and on the hop, he picked it up and threw it to third. And with the third baseman, Galaney, reaching, he called it, got the force, and there are 2 outs here in the ninth. Here's draw ball. He takes a strike, 0-1. That is something, to me it looked like he should have just gone to second, but he made a absolutely strong throw, and that was a big out for Brayton Brown and the Express. 2 outs in the 0-1, swing and a miss, 0-2. Cannons are 1 strike away from falling in this one. The Express trying to finish it off here with Braden Ostrander on the mound. He is through 4 2/3 innings here tonight. 0-2 the count. Here's the pitch. Swing and a miss. He struck him out. And the ball game is over. In a game that lasted 2 hours and 22 minutes. The Strasburg Express win it. The Cannons strand the tying run on first and the winning run at the plate. And Strasburg wins it 5-3 for their 16th win of the year. The Express are 16-7. With the loss, the Purcellville Cannons fall to 8-16. A very good ball game all around. But Strasburg able to win it at the end. Outstanding performance out of the bullpen for Braden Ostrander. He went 5 innings. He allowed 1 hit. It was a home run. He allowed the 1 run, 3 walks and 6 strikeouts. And the win goes to Braden Ostrander out of the pen, and the loss goes to Ron Cole, starting pitcher for the Cannons. Offensively, Brayton Brown led the way, 2 home runs, 2 hits, and 2 RBIs for Strasburg. Chad Ferry was 3 for 4. He had 3 hits. He had 3 RBIs. Galaney had a hit, McKinley had a hit, and Sousa had a hit. For the Cannons, they were led at the plate by Ramirez, had a hit and a home run, RBI. Britton with a hit and a home run and an RBI. Draw ball with a hit. Finishing line, Strasburg 5 runs, 8 hits and an error. And the Purcellville Cannons 3 runs, 3 hits and an error. The Express win it tonight 5-3, and they are 16-7 on the year. Cannons are 8-16. Both teams will be in action tomorrow for doubleheaders, and we'll be back here tomorrow night at 5:30 as the Express hosts the Stanton Braves. Again, thanks for joining us here tonight on Facebook, YouTube, and Stretch Internet. I'm Kyle Gutschall. Talk to you tomorrow night from here in Strasburg. For the 2021 Strasburg Express, this is Kyle Gutschall signing off. We'll talk to you again tomorrow night for the Valley Baseball League.